Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make zucchini apple dessert bars. We came back from visiting my sister in Ohio, and we got this giant beast in the garden, this giant zucchini. So, of course, I looked up a recipe to see what I could bake with a giant zucchini. So, enjoy the recipe. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. So for the crust and the topping, you need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 a teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 cup of butter, and you want that to be cold. Then for the filling, we're going to use that giant zucchini that I had. So you need 4 to 5 cups of cubed, seeded, and peeled zucchini. So like I said, I used my big giant one. It comes to like 2 to 3 pounds. Unfortunately, this is my last zucchini. Squash lady beetles, I should say, got the rest of them. So we had to pull out the whole plant so it didn't mess with our watermelon. It got our cucumber and our zucchini, unfortunately. So then you also need 1/3 cup of lemon juice, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And you know it's not made from nuts, it's made from a seed, so it's fine. So let's go ahead and get started on our crust. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 375. And then we are going to go ahead and add our sugar, flour, cinnamon, and salt into this large bowl and just combine those with a whisk. Alright, that looks good. So now I just got out an 8x8 or 9x9 baking dish and spray that with cooking spray and just set it to the side. Alright, next we are going to cut in the butter. So I just basically cubed mine up with a knife, and then I have 2 forks, and I'm going to add it in here and just mash it in with the fork till it's a crumbly consistency. Alright, my mixture seems pretty good. I mixed it as much as I could with the forks, and then I just mixed it with my hands, just to make sure all that butter is incorporated. So next we are going to reserve 3 cups of this and put it in a separate bowl, and then we're going to put the rest into our prepared baking dish and pat it down. Alright, that looks good. Now I'm still waiting on my oven to preheat, so I'm going to get started on the filling. So we want to place all of our, cubed up zucchinis, it does not have to be perfect, in a saucepan, and we're going to pour in our lemon juice and just cook that until it boils. Alright, my oven is preheated now, so we're going to stick this in the oven at 375 for 10 minutes. We need to backtrack a little bit. Sorry about that. I forgot that I cut this recipe in half, so really you only need about 2 cups reserved for the top. So I added some more to my crust and patted it down. Now I'm going to bake it for 10 minutes. Alright, my zucchini and lemon juice mixture is boiling over here. So now we're going to reduce the heat. I'm going to go down to probably a simmer, and we're going to cover it with a lid. And we are going to cook it for 6 to 8 minutes until the zucchini is crisp but tender. Alright, these are nice and tender but crisp. So next I am going to stir in the sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Then we're going to stir that all together, cover it, and simmer for 5 more minutes. That looks pretty stirred together, so let's put the lid on and let it simmer 5 more minutes. Alright, my bottom crust just came out of the oven. So we're going to I'm not waiting on anything in particular to let it cool or anything. I'm just waiting on the filling to get ready. And then we're going to dump it all inside. Alright, my 5 minutes is up, and these smell amazing. So let's go ahead and dump them over top of our crust. And don't worry, your mixture should be this thin consistency. That is exactly what it's supposed to look like. Okay, that looks great, and you can see all the steam coming off of it. So next we're going to sprinkle on the rest of our crumb topping. Okay, that looks great. So next we're going to go ahead and put that in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes at 375. Okay, my dessert has come out of the oven, and it's been sitting here about 30 minutes to cool off. So let's go ahead and cut a piece and see what Taste Tester thinks. So this is Taste Tester's piece, and of course, apple pie, you have to have ice cream. So here it is, and I'm going to let you know, I already had a little taste, and it was so good. I'm not going to lie, it tastes just like apples. It's crazy. I was skeptical, but it really does. So next, I'm going to let Taste Tester have a taste. Okay, Taste Tester, have a little taste.
Okay. Yum. Yummy.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Alright, everyone, come back and see us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.